Riviera Cash Flow Show. Mr. Mack, your host. We're out at the Freeport project. Just going to do a quick walkthrough on the progress. I think we've got the electricians out here right now doing their thing, putting all new service in. We've got all new doors and windows in. Still working on some other projects like drainage. This swale here behind me, it's going to need probably a French drain or something to bring all the water, the rainwater off these two roofs, come right down to this swale, and it's not deep enough or big enough to handle that. So we've got to get probably a trench dug, put a pipe in, run it across the parking lot, something like that. So anyway, we're still exploring the overall plan on that one, but in the meantime we can do a quick walkthrough as long as it's safe. Yeah, okay. Looks like the electricians are back here putting running all the new lights. You can see right here we just had our rough plumbing done, and slab was re-poured, everything we cut out to do the rough plumbing. And basically this section is going to be the office space, and I think all the supplies for the studs and drywall and all that stuff is going to be showing up later this week, and they're going to start dropping in all the walls for the office build out. All the roll-up doors are in. Looks like they're running a new circuit breaker box over there on electrical, finishing up the bathrooms. And you know, looks a lot better than it did, a lot nicer. But we're probably, well, with a new roof, we're probably about halfway home right now. So all right, just to add on a little bit, our new panel's up, 400 amp, 3-phase service, or actually it's gonna be single phase. So this is the main exterior panel, and then on the inside I've got the sub panel installed right here. All the breakers and everything else going to go in there, and they're still in the process of running all the conduit, running all the devices. Finishing out the bathrooms. I think our budget's everything's about $400,000, with the purchase price still comes to about 25 bucks a square foot. So all in all, it's going to work out really well. It's going to be a nice cash flowing deal. Once again, we didn't spend the money or buy the place until we had a tenant on the hook with a 10-year lease, and they're a national credit tenant. So I probably wouldn't do this on speculation without a tenant. It's just too risky. You know, you might sit here for a year after invested all this money. So that's basically the way it works. At closing, we had our tenant signed up on a lease, and show that to the lender, line up the renovation funds. We brought our money to the table and got it closed. And so, you know, that was end of January. Here it is April, and we're probably still 90 days from completion, you know, weather depending. But now that the roof's on, everything's dried in, it's going to move pretty quick. So we'll continue to update this project. This is Riviera Commerce Park, Freeport, and Mr. Mack signing off.